And Moreno's defeat of Senator Sherrod Brown ends a decades-long career in public service for the Ohio Democrat.
Political correspondent Harry Lee takes a look at the legacy Brown will leave behind when he leaves Washington after 18 years in the Senate.
Instead of the pin worn by most senators, Sherrod Brown has long sported a canary in a cage. It harkens to the canaries coal miners used to bring to work to warn them of toxic gases in an age before worker protections.
They had no union 100 years ago to protect them, strong enough to protect them. They had no government that cared enough to protect them. And you know what that means. This worker was on his own. Well, 100 years ago, we began to change that.
Brown focused his career on promoting unions and protecting jobs by promoting domestic manufacturing. He opposed free trade long before presidents of both parties came to embrace protectionism, fighting in 1994 against then-President Bill Clinton's decision to sign the North American Free Trade Agreement.
He has stood up for the dignity of work in the face of any forces that were against it. He has proved that he would work with Republicans when they agreed with him, and that he would oppose Democrats, including me, when he disagreed with us.
Brown's position helped shift the political consensus, eventually resulting in a renegotiated NAFTA, pulling out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership and the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework's trade pillar, two agreements with Asian countries. He also pushed for the current 25% tariff on Chinese steel and 100% tariff on Chinese electric vehicles.
I don't care what car people drive, and my mission is to make sure ultimately that Ohioans, Ohio union workers and non-union workers too are making these vehicles.
In recent years, Brown sponsored legislation to protect veterans, like the PACT Act, which expanded medical benefits for many veterans. He also sponsored the Fend Off Fentanyl Act to stem the flow of opioids from entering the country through Mexico, and the Butch-Lewis Act to protect the pension plans of more than 1 million Americans.
This is coming from deep inside of us, guys. Thank you very much. There's no word in the dictionary to describe how we feel.
Brown still has 2 months left in the Senate. He has said he wants to pass a railroad safety bill introduced after the 2023 train derailment in East Palestine. After that, Brown says though he's leaving the Senate, he's not done fighting for workers. In Columbus, Ohio, Harry Lee, Spectrum News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage. And click the subscribe button here. You can also download our app and watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.